Hi, my name is Andrea Salcido. I am a member of the Tohono O'odham tribe from the Fresno Village in the Shukdog district. I graduated from the DreamCatcher program in May of 2019. The name of my business is Kettlelicious Kettle Corn. So what inspired me to be an entrepreneur, the reason I started my business was I knew I was going to need supplemental income. I needed a way to support myself to go to law school. And so that was my intention when I started the business. What inspired my business idea for kettle corn, I was standing in a line at a festival and my friend that I was there with said to me, "Oh, you should do this." I kind of laughed about it and I said, "Oh, haha, yeah, I'm gonna do kettle corn." And we just talked about it a little bit, but then a little bit later, I started thinking about that and I thought, hey, you know what, I'm gonna have to do something. I can't work full-time and go to law school full-time, so maybe I can start this business and do it on the side, and that will be my source of income to help assist me. I think that the secret to my success is just perseverance and the passion for my business. How I persevered through tough times, I would have to say COVID was the hardest situation I think that I've gone through. And in order to get through that, fortunately for me, we were a mobile business, so we were able to venture out. We were able to go to different communities to set up, and that's how I was able to survive through that, because instead of going to all of the events, which was my main source of income, was big events, that got shut down. We weren't able to do that anymore. We were able to go out to the communities, and plus I had also just started to essentially put my eggs into another basket, and I started a retail side of my business. So what's a way, that I could offer my product to people without having to face them and to hand it over to them personally? So I got it into the markets where people were able to come and purchase it there. I don't have a number set in mind. I just know that my business is growing. I don't know how many Ace Hardwares there are in Tucson, but I currently have 3 stores in Tucson. That's what I was looking into, is the chain of stores that I can also provide to. And so when it does well in one, I can say, hey, it's doing well in this store. How about you try carrying it in your store? So that so far has worked and it's done really well. I think that some of the challenges that Native American entrepreneurs face, sometimes I think that we don't want to ask for assistance. Something, especially in business, that we have to work on is not to be afraid to ask for assistance or suggestions, and taking those suggestions and applying that to our business and the knowledge that we already have. Thunderbird program assisted me. It gave me the impetus and the resources with the people that I met there, and the basic knowledge that we learned in the program on where to go, how to look, and it just gave me that impetus to want to continue to grow the business, because I was afraid at that time. It just, meeting with all of the other awesome women and entrepreneurs, and that really helped me. I think is the camaraderie, I think, between all of the women and the professors and instructors there that assisted with that program. My tip for growing a business for Native American women would be to not be afraid, and be passionate about your product or your service, and just do it. You really have to have that drive, and it has to be something that you want to do. And I think that looking for resources to assist you. One thing I was not good at was in finance, so if you're not good in finance, then take a course, in that subject, so that you can learn a little bit more on how to work your business, because every business is different. Just find what works for you. Is to be persistent in your choices and your decisions, and just to not give up on it.